Well, hello everybody, Smith here, and welcome to something completely different. I've been on holiday for a week, and since that week has occurred, we have hit 20,000 subscribers, so I'm so happy. Thank you very much, everybody, all the new people that joined, all the existing people that have been here for years. You can see some pictures of the peacock at the cottage we stayed at. We went to Cornwall in the UK, southwest England. We go very regularly, once a year usually, and this is the holiday cottage, and it had a peacock, which is really cool. We did a lot of visiting. We went to some of the coastal towns, like this is Boscastle Harbour, which is traditional Cornwall, and we did a lot of bodyboarding in the sea, and we have got a few bits of videos of the Eden project. This is Crackington Haven, just to show you some of the coastline of Cornwall and why we go down there. But yeah, big thank you to you guys who support this channel for a long time. It's really much appreciated. So I think we're now going to get into, no, not yet, we're going to get into some videos. We went to the Eden project. Quite a lot of this video is Eden project. You don't have to watch it, guys. I would suggest once you get to the video sections, you click through to see bits. I know some of you will watch it, so big thank you. These are the old rocks on the beach. They are millions and millions of years old, and you'll see another snapshot shortly on video where they're actually on their side. So all these rocks are standing upright. This is the Eden project. If you've never heard of it before, it's truly fantastic. It's all about conservation of the planet, and we've got some videos of inside these domes. The reason why I show this is because for you guys that watch the Jurassic videos, you could make a Jurassic Park using this technology with the domes, etc., which would be really damn cool. So when you see inside, you can see the structure and how they are. I've always wanted to build something out of this, like this, to actually put some dinosaurs in and some animals in. And we got video inside this as well. So some of it you'll find very boring, guys, but it's just like one of those videos I throw in. I'm starting to do the showcases again. We've had a lot of stuff happen over the week I have been off, and those videos that you saw this week were just done before. So anyway, start off, here is a lovely waterfall. We went to this place, met some friends, went to this place, which you go up the valley and you come to this waterfall. These people are nothing to do with me. So don't make anything up, guys. The waterfall comes down. It's very picturesque, very beautiful. So I thought I'd start the video with that. It's very short and sweet, but it's a beautiful waterfall and it's really nice. We had lovely weather for the week. We literally only had one day of rain, and this is the beach where I do bodyboarding. You can see at the moment the waves aren't that big, but you will see later they are good. So this was a day when the waves were quite small. To be honest, we had good waves at the beginning of the week, and at the end of the week was rubbish. But this is why we come down here, and you can see the RNLI protecting people. You're only allowed to do bodyboarding and surfing between the posts, but it wasn't sunny on this day. But we love bodyboarding. We used to surf, but I've given it up now because I'm getting older. Oh, that noise. Every now and again you'll hear my phone beeping. Sounds like it's on the desk, but it isn't. So let's have a look what's next. Oh yeah, this is coming down to the water. You actually see that the waves are about 3 to 4 feet. There are a couple of surfers out there waiting for the waves, and the surfers do get and catch some waves, like that one just fell in. But the beach is really nice. It's really sandy, so you don't have to go and get rocks under your feet when you do the bodyboarding and stuff like that. But you can see the weather's pretty damn good. Oh, these are the rocks, guys. So these are millions and millions of years old, and you can see they're on the side. So they, at one stage they were flat. This is not the Jurassic coast of Dorset and Devon and Dorset, but the people still find fossils and stuff in these rocks, and at the moment this beach is being eroded quite a lot. The rock face when we were going about 15 years ago was much further forward, but it keeps getting eroded by the rising sea level. But there we go. I think you might catch anybody here. No, you just get some surface out there, but not very much. Right, so I'm waiting to get to the next bit. Oh, there's some more rocks on their side, see? So imagine turning it on its side and walking on that. something walked on that millions of years ago, maybe. But they're just layers and layers and millions and millions and millions of years of rocks, which is damn cool. And it comes to the present day. And this is later in the week because the stones started appearing. Remember the picture I showed before? It had sand. The rocks, this happens every time. It's Widemouth Bay. There you go. It's a little bit of surfing. Just a little bit, guys. Not like you guys out there who live in the southern hemisphere, etc. You get far better surfing, or over Hawaii. So this is the Eden project, guys. So this is what we're going to do is we'll go through this. This is just protecting the earth. The whole Eden project philosophy is about protecting the earth and conservation, etc. So this is inside one of those domes that you saw earlier. It's absolutely massive, and we're on a walkway which is just above. You can see people down below, and this is the tropical, and you can hear the birds. This is the tropical dome, and it's got all sorts of fancy things in here. But I filmed it to look at how it's built. It's built by aluminium or metal. You can hear the birds. And you'll see some with their babies afterwards as well towards the end. You can see how high up we are. It is truly fantastic. The other platform you saw then, you couldn't go on that because it was closed due to COVID. You had to pre-book your visit on the way down there. But this is the tropical area. But look at that dome, the way it's done with the hexagonal. This is nothing to do with me in front of me, none of my family. But I just went across the rope bridge just for fun. And the old ladies were getting a bit jittery when they got halfway across. Two meters apart. I think I just about adhered to it. And then we walked on there. You come up there, you'll hear quite a loud waterfall. But look how big this is the tropical domes. There's 3 domes, and we're in the biggest one here, I think. There's the old waterfall. I love the way we've done it. I mean, we've been going for years. Look at that walkway up there, guys. So you can imagine this in a Jurassic Park, where you could put certain creatures in here, smaller creatures, and you could do walkways. But it is a massive domes. We couldn't go up there today. I've been up there before, but you usually have to queue quite a long while to get up to that bit. But I'll film it just to see how we do it. So then we come down to the banana area, and there's bananas and other trees. And then these ginormous not sugar cane, they're bamboo. A bamboo? Oh, here we go. Yeah, cane, bamboo. Look how this goes up about 50 feet. I couldn't believe how high. When we first started going about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, they weren't that high at all. I know it's a bit cliche and all that, but it is a really good day out. It's highly recommended in the UK. And of course, they're now making, as you will see afterwards, they're making Eden projects in China and other countries of the world as well. So coming up to the bamboo section now, there's like this display underneath, but you'll see how high that bamboo goes. I never knew that it grew so high. It's literally growing right up to the top of the roof, which is, I reckon it's 50 to 60 feet, which is just absolutely ginormous. I just never knew they grew that high. Just go up and up and up and up and up to the top. Oh, here's the little birdies with a little baby. See the little baby behind? I don't know what they are. If anybody tell me what they are, someone will know. It's so, they were so cute. But look at that little thing. So here is the Mediterranean, the same size biomes again, the Mediterranean, although I think the Mediterranean one's slightly smaller. It's got some beautiful trees and stuff inside. We've never been in June before, which is a bit different. Olive trees there, is that not? Yes, olives. So it sort of represents the Mediterranean across the earth, whether it be the southern hemisphere Mediterranean or the northern hemisphere Mediterranean area. It's quite a lot cooler in here. That other place was very warm. This is just more Mediterranean climate. It's got the cafe there, which wasn't open. You could get drinks, but we usually eat in here, but we couldn't today because you could only get a drink. But it has some fantastic stuff and fantastic trees. I mean, I remember when these were much smaller. They just keep growing and growing. The Bougainvillea there is the big bright pink. Oh, that was the death slide. See those people flying across the roof? They were the death slide. I've been on that before, well, not this year because it's very expensive. This is just Bougainvillea and stuff like that. It is very beautiful. I mean, obviously most of my viewers will never ever get to see this. And there will be some weird statues coming up. If anybody's still watching, thank you very much again for supporting this channel. And you can see that people are very well spread out because usually you can't move, which was really nice to go when COVID's on, because it means that there wasn't hundreds of thousands of people. So there's two types of Bougainvillea. This is like, I think this is more like our Mediterranean area of northern hemisphere. And then there's some, what you'll find all the way around the park are these creatures made out of metal and different things. And then we got these creatures. They're like mythical creatures, and you'll see this great big bull coming up. It's very mythical and like dark arts, I think. Dark art. I forgot what they were called. There was a description of what they were, but they were sort of. But there we go. Yeah, they're sort of weird, aren't they? But it's very cool. So that's a different Eden projects that are now being built. Foil, that's it. I think that's the Irish one. This next one is the Chinese. Yeah, this is the Chinese one, Qingdao. If I'm right, if I get that wrong, I'm very sorry. But that's being built, coming out. And this one here is the. I don't know whether this is another massive one. I can't remember where these are. Oh, they're all different parts of the world. And this was really cool, guys. So these like blow hoops out like this, see, so people spend their time catching them, but every now and again, I think every like 25 minutes, it goes absolutely bonkers. So shortly you will see this, it shoots a few out and then literally starts shooting smoke, and the smoke rolls, and if it's lower down, the kids and that can jump up and catch it. But it is innovative, and they're waiting for this one to come out here. I don't know if it will come out here, because I think it literally goes bonkers. We're sort of waiting for it there. Oh, there's one there, see? So it sort of starts, and then, as you will see now, it starts just going everywhere. It's really cool. It's really, like, you could sit here and just watch them. And there's no wind in the building. Some of the building wasn't open, but this was. But it's a really cool thing. And they just go on, the hoops of smoke or fog or whatever it is just go on. Here we go. It's absolutely going bonkers now. You can see it's just all just pumping out the smoke. And this only happens about every 25 seconds, 25 minutes. So when we've been here before, I think I've only ever seen this do this once. So it was just luck as it happened, as you can see. And they come towards you if you're down. There you go, look at that. That's well cool. Absolute mad. Oh yeah, and some of them go fast enough, then they break up. So this is the outside. That's one end of the death slide. There's also walkways. Just wanted to show how big this was. That's the visitor area there, and cafe, and then you can see the domes. The far dome is the jungle one, and this near one is the Mediterranean. And that smoke thingy was in the building on the right, which was only half open. It was the only day we had rain, guys. It was this, which is all right because I wasn't on the beach. So there we go. But it was like the only day we had rain. So this is the beach where we live in the UK. The tide goes in and out a long way. And when we were there, as you say, the tide is way out. And it literally goes meters and meters. And you can see the sand here. We were walking the dog on the beach, and you can see what happens to the sand. It changes literally every day. But the waves weren't big enough. Here's my dog. Molly. Here's my dog.
Hello, Molly.
She absolutely loves it.
Hello, girl.
She loves it. And we throw balls for her now on the beach, but she lost 2 while on holiday. So I don't think, was there many people out here? It was just very bad. It was like at low tide. Yeah, there wasn't many people. This is where the waves are just not good enough to do anything on. But it is beautiful, guys. This is why we go. And you would have seen the pictures at the beginning where we were staying was you could see the sea, but a long way away. Oh, there are some surfers waiting out there, look. But the waves weren't very good here. Not much going on here, guys. She's just sitting in the water because she just loves water. She'll go in there as well. Yeah, so at the end of the week, it was a bit disappointing. You see the tide starting to come in. A bit disappointing. Here's the accommodation. There was 3 cottages. We were on this cottage. You can see the view. That we had weather 5 days out of 7, and then you can see the field. There's to see where the beach is over this hill. It's just showing where we were staying. It's really beautiful, really fun. Yeah. And there were many, like the ducks and stuff. There were like, I think about 15 ducks, and then there was a single peacock, and then there was some geese and stuff like that. So it's very beautiful. And this is, I think this is nearly about the last day. The only thing is it was quite windy. You can see the RNLI there. It's obviously, when we've come before, this beach has been completely packed. And on one day when it was really hot, the beach was completely packed. Again, not many surfers because the waves aren't that good. And invariably, we could go there some evenings. There were like 15, 20, 25 surfers. But you can see this day here, it was just sunny. Just overlooking it. It is a beautiful location. Sorry I've put too many beach photos into this video, but we're nearly getting to the end now, guys. There's a couple of animal shots at the end. We got some sheep coming. We went to see a friend and we were herding sheep, as you'll see them at the end. So a big thank you again, guys, for supporting me. As I say, we keep growing and growing. We're growing a lot lately. I love to see your comments, but it's getting to a stage now where I can't actually answer all your comments, guys. So keep up the comments, and I will try and get some. Oh yeah, there's a fishing boat out there that we're doing hand fishing. So this next shot, oh, we went over the moors. This is on the moors. Wild ponies everywhere, guys, including baby ponies there. and they're just like everywhere wild on the moors. In fact, I think there's too many now. And this is virtually the last day of the holiday, but you can see the weather. Oh, this is friends of ours. They've got sheep. So there's 5 sheep and 5 lambs, although only 4 lambs come across. Because there was one missing we had to go and get. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching, guys. And a new video coming up today as well. Bye-bye.